It's difficult when the day and its work repeats, but it's even harder when really painful memories repeat as well. So, what do we do with those memories on loop? That's the thought behind this week's Caregiving Comfort. Hey everyone, I'm Denise Brown and I write what I call Caregiving Comforts. I like to take one word, apply its meaning to the reality of caregiving, and then think about how that word could mean something that feels like hope sprinkled on the reality of caregiving. This week's comfort is inspired by a post I read on LinkedIn this morning. A family caregiver who cares for her husband shared about a recent visit to see him in the facility. He has dementia, and so he lives in a facility to receive the care his disease process needs. The family caregiver is ever present and always involved in managing his care. She talked about her last visit. And during his last visit, something happened that sparked an outburst from her husband. And it was such a significant outburst that it caused this lasting memory in her head. And she wrote that she can't stop crying whenever she thinks about it. And she doesn't know how she will go back to the facility. And I thought, that's trauma. That episode was traumatic for her. And she's crying and can't stop thinking about it because she's processing it. And in the reality of caregiving, it's not just one traumatic moment. We have many, many traumatic moments, and yet we keep going. And so the trauma and the memories of those traumatic moments, I think, build up until we get to that moment where we just don't feel like we can do anything because we can't stop crying. And I thought about that and I wondered, what can we do? So that inspired this week's Caregiving Comfort. And here's what I wrote for you: a caregiving comfort. Repeat. The day can feel like it's on a loop. You do the same work day in and day out. You also may have a different kind of repeat that happens and makes a tough day even more difficult. You have memories of what went wrong, what you saw that broke your heart, and what you witnessed that crushed your soul. These thoughts seem to slide into your mind when you don't need them and don't want them. It's so hard to remember what was too awful to experience. Yet you remember because you're still trying to process. When those memories repeatedly haunt, how can you cope? When the loop of painful memories begins, you can remind yourself that was a painful experience and I am okay. That was a difficult moment and I am okay. That was a horrible experience and I am okay. You can remind yourself that it takes time to feel okay. You can give time to yourself by writing it out, talking it out, and letting it out. You will remember. It's just too hard to forget. You also can repeat that you are okay. You are okay. Thank you so much for listening and for all you do. I'm Denise Brown.